Something interesting is happening that I'm kind of excited about, which is that I think that Jeffrey is actually bringing the country together. It's not a Republican or a Democrat thing. Not long ago, we had these types of headlines coming out from the New York Times, these from the Atlantic, celebrities stoking the flames of partisan divide. Coming from the right also, a sense of extreme partisan division. But politicians and citizens are coming together around this issue. Because even after he became a convicted sex offender in 2008, we see extensive communications with Noam Chomsky, the head of Scientific American, Mariette DiChristina, a literal daily communication with the top lawyer for Goldman Sachs, who was the White House counsel to Barack Obama, so now we know that there was a connection to the Obama administration, the head of Apollo Capital, Mark Rowan, who is currently on the board of Peace, Richard Branson, the royal family in the United Kingdom, the former Prime Minister of Israel, some of the most prominent people in the Middle East, Steve Bannon, crosses every political party, models Naomi Campbell, the royal family in Norway, the Rothschild banking family, and this guy, Eric Weinstein, who is a prominent mathematician associated with Harvard and Thiel Capital. He says that when he met Epstein, he realized that he was dealing with a construct, something that was bigger than Epstein. Apparently, Epstein was obsessed with DNA. The New York Times reporting that he hoped to seed the human race with his DNA and that he sought out scientists. Here is a recorded conversation between him and Noam Chomsky on the topic, which is just shocking that somebody like Noam Chomsky would engage in it. Here he is with this Harvard professor, Martin Nowak. Harvard itself records Jeffrey giving a gift of $6.5 million to fund the program in evolutionary dynamics, led by Martin Nowak, with these crazy emails between them. Nowak's research focused on evolutionary graph theory, how evolutionary games work out, and importantly, how viruses move through societies. A lot of Nowak's research was kind of at the intersection of sociology and vaccinations and DNA, and how that would modify the gene pool. Jeffrey backed this guy, George Church from MIT and Harvard, who founded Nebula Genomics and the Personal Genome Project. And now we know that Zorro Ranch, Jeffrey's place that he called the farm that was surprisingly never investigated, was home to some crazy stuff that we still don't know about. And there's 900 references to pizza in these emails. People now remembering that Ellen DeGeneres had this weird scene with pizza, and lots of celebrities have weird pizza conversations. And ultimately, Harvey Weinstein is involved in this charade with Ellen. Then our own Attorney General is telling us to focus on the stock market. People are finally coming together around this issue. What do you think is inside those files?